Getting older ain't for the faint of heart. Your back creaks like an old wooden floor. You forget where you put your glasses, and they're on your head. And sometimes you wonder if maybe you're just slowing down for good. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be that way. Living a healthier, happier life after 60, 70, even 80 years is absolutely possible. But sometimes it's not about adding more things to your life. It's about letting go of the stuff that's holding you back. Today, I want to talk to you about 9 things us seniors ought to stop doing if we want to keep ticking along strong and steady. Grab yourself a cup of tea, settle in your favorite chair, and let's have a good, honest heart-to-heart. But that ain't true. Humans are made for connection. Even the crankiest old goat, and I've met a few, needs some good company now and then. Join a club, volunteer, call up that neighbor you barely know and invite them for coffee. Don't sit in your chair staring out the window wishing somebody would call. Be the one who makes the first move. It could be the start of a friendship that changes everything. Stop ignoring mental health. Back in my day, nobody talked about mental health. You were just told to suck it up and get over it. But that's not right. Sadness, loneliness, anxiety, these are real things. And pretending they don't exist just makes them stronger. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to see a counselor. It's okay to admit you're struggling. Your mind needs care just as much as your body does. Talking about it ain't weakness. It's courage. So stop living in the past. Now I love a good memory as much as anybody. Sometimes I sit on my porch, watch the sun go down, and think about those golden summer nights of my youth. But you can't live there. Life is happening now, today, this very moment. If you spend all your time wishing for the good old days, you'll miss the good things that are right in front of you. Find something to be excited about today, even if it's just trying a new recipe or seeing a grandkid's soccer game. The best days of your life might just be the ones you haven't lived yet. 7. Stop being afraid of change. Change is scary, sure. It's like stepping off a dock into a boat that's already rocking. But you know what's scarier? Standing still until the world leaves you behind. Change isn't the enemy. It's the only way to keep growing, even when you've already lived 7, 8, 9 decades. Embrace new technology. Try a new hobby. Make new friends. Move to a new place if you have to. Stay curious. Stay open. Stay brave. You've come this far. You're tougher than you think. 8. Stop comparing yourself to others. This one's a real joy killer. It's so easy to look at other people, younger folks, healthier folks, richer folks, and think, why can't I have what they have? But comparing yourself is like racing someone who's running a completely different race. Your life is yours. Your journey is yours. Nobody else has lived your story. Nobody else has your exact scars, your exact victories, your exact memories. Celebrate where you are. Celebrate what you've overcome. You're a masterpiece, flaws and all. 9. Stop saying I'm too old. I hear it all the time. I'm too old for that. I'm too old to travel. I'm too old to fall in love again. I'm too old to start over. Nonsense. You're not too old. You're just too scared. And fear? Well, fear is a leer. You still have dreams inside you. You still have adventures waiting. You still have music left to play, stories left to tell, dances left to dance. Don't let that little voice in your head tell you otherwise. Conclusion, a new beginning. So there you have it. 9 things to let go of. 9 chains to break free from. 9 doors you can open to a healthier, happier life. Growing older isn't about giving up. It's about becoming more yourself than you've ever been. More real, more why, more you'll more alive. So go on, laugh louder, love bigger, live bolder. The best chapters of your story are still waiting to be written. And friend, I can't wait to see what you do next. Digging deeper. Daily habits that hold us back. I figure if you're still here listening, you're serious about living better. Good on you, friend. Let's get down to the daily habits we seniors ought to rethink. The little things that sneak into our days and rob us of health without us even noticing. Stop sitting all day. Boy, oh boy, if sitting was an Olympic sport, most seniors would be gold medalists. Look, I love a good rocking chair as much as the next fella. But sitting hour after hour, watching TV, staring out the window, flipping through the same old newspaper, it's no good for you. Your body's meant to move, even if it's just standing up every hour, stretching your arms, walking to the mailbox instead of waiting for the postman to come to the door. Little movements add up. Your blood flows better. Your joints stay loose. Your heart stays stronger. Think of yourself like a river. If you sit too long, you become a stagnant pond. But keep moving and you stay fresh and full of life. Stop eating like you're still 30. Phew, this one hurt my pride a little. When I was young, I could eat a whole rack of ribs, half a pie, and still feel fine. Nowadays, one wrong bite of greasy food and my stomach stages a protest. Aging changes how we digest and absorb food. Our bodies need better fuel, not more of the junk. More fruits and veggies, lean proteins, lots of water, less salt and sugar. I ain't saying you can't have a slice of cake on your birthday. Heck, live a little. But day to day, respect your body enough to feed it right. Food can be medicine or it can be poison. Choose wisely, old friend. Stop skipping sleep. Another thing we bragged about when we were young, I can get by on 4 hours of sleep. Well, congratulations, young buck, but when you're older, sleep is gold. Your body repairs itself while you sleep. Your mind resets. Your heart gets a break. If you're tossing and turning or waking up more tired than when you went to bed, it's time to make sleep a priority. Simple things help. No heavy meals right before bed. Turn off the TV and phone screens early. Keep your room cool and dark. Go to bed and get up at the same time every day. Protect your sleep like it's a treasure, because truth is, it is. Part 3, the emotional side. Letting go of old hurts. Growing older means carrying a lot of memories. Some sweet, some bittersweet, some heavy as a sack of stones. But carrying all that old pain can crush your spirit. If you want to live lighter, you got to set it down. Stop reliving past mistakes. We've all messed up, said things we regret, made choices we wish we could take back. But listen, beating yourself up now won't change what happened in then. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. Forgive yourself, learn from it, and move on. Life's too short for self-punishment. Stop being bitter about what you lost. We've all lost something along the way. Loved ones, just health, dreams. Grieving is right and natural. But staying stuck in bitterness is like living in a prison you built yourself. Mourning has a season, but after mourning comes living. Honor what you've lost, and honor it even more by choosing to live fully with what remains. Stop worrying about things you can't control. Oh, this one took me years to learn. Worry is like rocking in a chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere. You can't control the weather. You can't control what other people say or do. You can't control aging itself. But you can control your attitude. You can control your choices. You can control your kindness, your gratitude, your resilience. Let the rest go. Like an old farmer once told me, you can't stop the storm, but you can fix your roof before it hits. Part 4, Living Light, How to Grow Younger at Heart. All right, so we've talked a lot about what to stop. Now let's talk about what to start, because when you clear out the junk, you make space for good things to grow. Start laughing more. You ever notice kids laugh at everything? Puppies falling over, silly faces, even the way spaghetti slips off a fork. Laughter is medicine, pure and simple. Find reasons to laugh every day. Watch a funny movie. Share corny jokes. Tell stories that end with everybody howling with laughter. It'll do your heart more good than a bottle of vitamins. Start being curious again. Remember how curious you were as a kid? How the world seemed big and full of mysteries? Guess what? It still is. Ask questions. Read books. Learn how to use that smartphone, even if it drives you crazy at first. Stay curious. Stay alive. Start being grateful. I know some days it's hard to find something to be thankful for when your knees hurt and your hearing's going and your memory plays tricks on you. But there's always something: a warm cup of coffee, a good conversation, a sunset that paints the sky. Gratitude turns ordinary days into gifts. It's not happiness that makes us grateful. It's gratitude that makes us happy. Conclusion: this is just the beginning. So here we are, friend. We've walked a long road together in these words. Maybe you nodded along. Maybe you laughed. Maybe you even wiped away a tear or two. Good. That means your heart's still beating strong inside you. Growing older isn't the end of the road. It's the start of a brand new journey, one where you get to travel lighter, love deeper, and live truer. You have wisdom now. You have stories. You have a soul that's been shaped by storms and sunshine alike. So stop carrying the things that weigh you down. Stop believing the lies that say you're too old, too broken, too late. You're none of those things. You're just getting started. And if you ever forget that, well, just pull up a chair and I'll remind you again. Well, now, if you've made it this far, I reckon you're ready to start living a little lighter, a little brighter. And hey, if this little heart-to-heart meant something to you, why not share it with somebody you care about? Maybe a friend who's been feeling a little stuck. Maybe a neighbor who could use a little pick-me-up. Maybe even your own kids or grandkids. Let them know. Life doesn't end when your hair turns gray. It just gets more colorful. And if you want to stick around for more stories, more life lessons, more good old-fashioned truth told straight from the heart, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave me a little comment too. Tell me your story or just say hi. I love hearing from folks. Makes this old heart of mine a little warmer, a little happier. Until next time, my friend, keep laughing, keep loving, and don't you ever stop believing that the best is yet to come. I'll see you down the road.